Donald J. Trump's entry into American politics was unorthodox, to say the least. A businessman with no prior experience in elected office, his 2016 presidential campaign was marked by populist rhetoric and promises to make America great again. Trump's victory shocked many and signaled a seismic shift in the American political landscape. His presidency, though tumultuous and often controversial, left an indelible mark on both domestic and international affairs. From his first day in office, Trump pursued an aggressive agenda. He implemented sweeping tax cuts, rolled back regulations, and adopted a staunch America-first approach to foreign policy. His use of Twitter to communicate directly with the public, often bypassing traditional media outlets, further disrupted established norms and fueled a constant cycle of news and controversy. Trump's presidency was marked by constant upheaval and a deep sense of political division within the United States. His supporters lauded his policies and his willingness to challenge the status quo. His detractors, however, viewed him as a threat to democratic institutions and the rule of law. This polarization reached a boiling point on January 6, 2021, when a mob of Trump supporters stormed the U.S. Capitol in an attempt to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election. Despite the controversies and the unprecedented attack on the Capitol, Trump remained a powerful figure in American politics. His influence within the Republican Party continued to grow, and his supporters remained loyal. As the nation grapples with the legacy of the Trump presidency, one thing is certain: American politics, and indeed the world, will never be the same. Trump's impact on American politics extended far beyond his rhetoric. He ushered in significant changes to domestic policy, particularly in the areas of taxation and regulation. The Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017, a cornerstone of his economic agenda, slashed taxes for corporations and individuals, a move lauded by Republicans but criticized by Democrats as disproportionately benefiting the wealthy. Deregulation became another hallmark of the Trump administration. Targeting industries ranging from energy to finance, Trump rolled back numerous environmental protections and financial regulations, arguing that these measures stifled economic growth. While businesses welcomed the reduced regulatory burden, critics raised concerns about potential environmental damage and increased risk in the financial system. Perhaps one of the most significant and lasting impacts of the Trump era was his transformation of political discourse. His embrace of social media, particularly Twitter, as a primary means of communication, upended traditional norms of presidential communication. Unfiltered and often inflammatory, his tweets became a constant source of news and controversy. Trump's unvarnished language and willingness to target opponents, often in personal terms, further eroded political civility and contributed to the already heightened sense of polarization in the country. His supporters, however, embraced his direct style and saw it as a refreshing departure from the perceived, carefully crafted messages of previous administrations. The Trump presidency coincided with, and arguably exacerbated, a period of intense political polarization in the United States. From the outset, his rhetoric and policies served to deepen existing divisions within American society. His stance on issues such as immigration, race relations, and gun control often inflamed tensions and sparked heated debates. The two impeachment trials of Donald Trump further highlighted the deep partisan divide gripping the nation. Impeached by the House of Representatives in both 2019 and 2021, he was subsequently acquitted by the Senate on both occasions. These events, unprecedented in American history, served to further entrench partisan loyalties and erode trust in government institutions. The culmination of this polarization manifested in the shocking events of January 6, 2021. Following Trump's defeat in the 2020 presidential election, a mob of his supporters stormed the U.S. Capitol building in a bid to prevent the certification of Joe Biden's victory. The insurrection, a dark day in American history, served as a stark reminder of the fragility of democratic norms and the dangers of political extremism. The Capitol riot shocked the nation and the world, leaving many questioning the stability of American democracy. The event led to a second impeachment trial for Trump, this time on the charge of incitement of insurrection, although he was again acquitted by the Senate. The scars of January 6, however, run deep, serving as a stark reminder of the deep divisions within American society.